Hey, I'm right back with another video. It's 11:54 a.m. It is November 1st, and I still got to change the calendar inside my kitchen area, but for now, I guess I'll just let it go. It's not that big of a deal since I know what day it is. November 1st, and the very first day of the time change. So for those of you who are lucky enough to go to work, you have to remember all those little details, but not much is changing for me, which I'm extremely bored at home. So I went out today this morning and I hit the dollar stores and I was looking for stationery. And they used to have a lot of stationery a long time ago, but things are changing, of course. And there used to be a little place on H Street that I used to go to all the time that always had these little things that I liked. Like they had tools, they had sewing supplies, they had clothes, they had household stuff, bars of soap, cleaning agents or whatever, and stationery, lots and lots of stationery, and all these little shops are just closing left and right. I mean, I just went to the fabric store recently and on 8F Street, and that place was closed, and it's like all these businesses are shutting down, and it's really sad. So I didn't find any stationery, but I did get some greeting cards. They were 2 for $1 at the Dollar Tree, which I thought these were pretty, so I will go ahead and start writing on those. So anyway, I'm interested in pen pals right now, mainly because I have a lot of time on my hands, and old-fashioned email's nice, so is instant messaging, but I kind of miss the old stationery and stuff like that, so I'm trying to bring that back into my life because number one, I'm bored, and it would just make me happy to get letters, I guess, But anyway, so I've been trying to set new goals for myself, as far as keeping myself busy. And it's not always a good thing because, I tend to lose a lot of enthusiasm for things. I don't like being kept at home. I'm not happy here. Doing the same thing day in and day out, and I do resent being dragged into this bullshit that I didn't ask to be drawn into, and I really don't think anything justifies it. But anyway, I really don't want to talk about that anymore. I'm trying not to, but every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm living a situation that I should not be living, and so it puts me in a situation that I didn't ask for. And especially at the age that I'm in right now, it's like I can't even... How could you forgive somebody for making your life so difficult for years and years and years and years? And then especially at the end, if you're getting closer to the end of your life, it's like, I really didn't need that. But anyway, so today I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of sitting around. I'm going to be writing some letters and just kind of opening myself up, trying to do different things, but it's really hard. I know I have, I'm working on a knitting project, which I started last year, and I haven't really finished it, but I'm going to try to do that now. It's just a scarf, like to keep myself warm. Somehow or another, I got diverted last year, so I figure, what, I'll just pick it up next year. So now's the time to do that. As far as work is concerned, I really do want to go back to work. And I was even willing to look for seasonal work or whatever, but I need to work. And I just can't stay home anymore. It's just, and I didn't appreciate these bullshit ultimatums, the religion thing, the change your lifestyle thing, to appease someone. I don't even know. I don't even really know this person. So, I thought that was really inappropriate. And so, if anything ends up happening to me, this girl needs to be held responsible. And if anybody knows me, then somebody needs to put some sort of charges against her. She really should be in jail. And that's all I'm going to say about this issue, because it shouldn't have happened. I'm somebody who tries to live their life as best as I possibly can. I'm a very peaceful person. I didn't ask to be dragged into this. I know that she probably deceived a lot of people that I knew. And also I want to say about these covert operations about trusting employers, okay? Some of you guys are not targeted individuals, but maybe you might be in a situation one day where your family members might start turning against you, or maybe even spying on behalf of a company or whatever. And I think you should have these sort of conversations with your family, like now, as soon as you possibly can, because anytime an employer asks you to keep a secret from somebody, your own loved ones or whatever, you need to question that person. You really do. And this is the kind of stuff that's going on. Okay, you don't create division. I mean, my family was already dysfunctional, okay? But you don't bring this bullshit into your household, okay? So for people who aren't targeted individuals, I really do think it's important, because it's a very common issue where people disguise themselves to be these official, what do you call it? Authority figures or something along those lines, to where they feel as though, well, we're doing this for our own good, or we're making some sort of changes, or we have to investigate her or whatever. This is not the way that you do it. You don't turn people against other people, and you don't use other people to achieve these means. So these things are things you need to pay attention to, and you need to question, and make sure that your families don't agree to not keep these sort of secrets from you, because it could be a matter of life and death. It is that important. I've suffered for many years for this issue that I wasn't completely aware of it. I'm aware of it now. Like I said, I don't want to go too much into it, because I've already gone and covered it in my other videos, and before I even really got a full picture of what was going on. But these things need to be discussed, and they should be discussed in every family. Like, you might have teenage kids right now, and you may not have anyone in the workforce or anything like that, but they will use your children against you. If they think that this is going to accomplish their goal, they will go ahead and use family members. They will use your old friends. They will use everyone, and then people will be convinced that this is some sort of official. These sort of things need to be properly evaluated. And because this is becoming so common, I really do think it's something that and if you want to protect your family from this sort of stuff, you need to have these sort of discussions. And it seems over the top and ridiculous and weird, but really it's something very important, okay? You're going to have a lot of people working in unauthorized, illegal manners and ways, and that is not how you handle things, okay? It's not how you handle things. This person has made a mess of my life for her own selfish entertainment, and I will never forgive that. And I won't forgive the people who got brought into this either, because how could you not know that? So it's about me right now. I'm trying to live my life, because like I said, I could live 10 more years, I could live 20 more years, but I'm trying to make the best of what I have right now. And I will tell you, these people took my life away. They took everything that I cared about. Like, I loved work. I mean, work was like everything to me, because, like I said, I suffered a lot in my life. And so when I got to work, this is what I do. This is what made me happy. And this is the only thing. And so some people think, well, you should think about all the men that you could go out and marry, or you could choose from. I will never devote my life to a marriage or any sort of relationship. That's my choice. I don't believe in putting my energy into people, because people are fickle. People aren't stable. People cannot be relied upon. The only thing in my world that I can rely on is myself. So I believe in that. You know what I mean? And I don't need somebody dragging out somebody that I don't care about. I'm probably going to be repulsed by. I don't care about that sort of stuff. Those weren't my goals, okay? And then you get these people, and I would like to say that the people that I did used to know, my previous employers who got involved with this stupid shit, I don't want to be associated with your people, meaning, I know that the dirty scumbags that you would try to set me up with or whatever, I wouldn't want anything to do with that. See, my goal right now is to move on from this traumatic experience, and it has been traumatizing, and it's a lot on me, and I can't take it, because this is not my path, whether that be going back to my ex-husband, which is an absolute no-no, or meeting somebody new. Women have the right to live their life without that sort of stuff if they choose to, and that's what I choose to do. And then you get these people who can't seem to believe it. I cannot seem it when you put it in perspective, and I don't like to explain myself really, but I don't believe in putting faith in other people on any level. I'm an autonomous person, and I believe in what I do for myself. I can't rely on anyone other than me. And that's my choice. And then the only thing that we have in life is ourselves. That's me, and I have every right to believe that. You know, and I don't know. The whole thing was just, you know, it was inappropriate. It was inappropriate, you know, and I wish to God I could have sued that employer, because like I said, every single day, the minute I wake up in the morning and I'm dreading the day because I'm sitting here without a job, and I keep thinking, I am so sorry I ever worked for that company. You know, and so when you go into the workforce, you know, you want to make sure that your employer acts right. Like, you know, that they adhere to certain guidelines. You know, and I know, you know, they think it's something funny. They think it's okay that you can ignore these things. It's not okay, especially when you suffer for something that you had nothing to do with. I would prefer to see this person in jail, really. You know, or 6 feet under, or something along those lines, really. But I just really prefer not to have anything to do with these people. I don't. There is no, you know, bonds there. I don't even know this girl. I don't. I only knew her from work, and after I left, I thought she was out of my life. Okay, but she's whatever. When I think about it, I get angry. I get beyond angry, and I get like sick to my stomach, and that's the only thing that I can think of when I think about these people, including my blood relations and everyone else. I'm just disgusted by the entire thing. So anyway, what am I doing this week? Well, you know, I'm trying to look for work, and that's been very difficult because I don't want to encounter these fucking retards that have been bothering me for a very long time. I don't want to deal with that. But I do need to make income, you know, and I don't want to be in this situation for the rest of my life, you know, and I want to be happy again. And everyone has their idea of what makes them happy. Some people look at my situation and think, oh, wow, you know, your son's helping you out. All you have to do is sit around. You can be on the internet all day. You can do this. That's not what I want. I'm tired of other people deciding what's supposed to make me happy. That's just it. And especially the people who were behind this, because I don't care about these people. Anybody who's going to treat you like that, why would you care about them? I don't. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm going to try not to talk about this anymore. Really, I'm going to try, but it's very hard. It's very hard, okay? Because I'm sitting here looking at my life and wondering what the hell. Because this is not the path for me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be at home all the time. You know? It's a lot on me. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm going to go ahead and write my letters. As far as the stationery is concerned, it's kind of hard to do right now, but, you know, maybe I can go ahead and try to look at other avenues for stationery, because that's one of the part of the fun. That's really, it is the part of the fun. It's not just meeting the other people, but it's part of the fun is having these pretty little greetings that you can send to people and also receive them too. So anyway, there are a lot of sites online to where you can get pen pals. I know there's a Facebook group, you can get pen pals. And a lot of people are trying to turn back to the simple things in life, and that's what I'm trying to do. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.